Today, we're looking to the future to see what gaming-related tech may be coming in 2024. So let's go ahead and check it out! Welcome to Mike Techs It Out and the final day of 2023. I'm Mike, and I'm looking to the future. So normally I would do my sensational Sunday news video, but the news is pretty dead this week unless you want me to review all the holiday deals that every site is posting right now. So instead, I want to finish this year by talking about what gaming-related hardware is rumored to be coming from Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft in 2024. I did a similar prediction-style video at the end of last year, and one thing I was definitely wrong about was the Nintendo Switch 2. I thought we would get an announcement by the end of this year, and unless Nintendo announces it as the ball's dropping later tonight, it ain't gonna happen in 2023. But one thing that did happen this year were the increase in Switch 2 rumors. So there were rumors that Nintendo was demoing Switch 2 hardware at Gamescom this summer, and they showed Breath of the Wild running at 60 frames per second and at a higher resolution. They also showed the Matrix Awakens demo that was originally for PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles to show off Unreal Engine 5. It's also rumored that they're going to use NVIDIA's DLSS for upscaling. Another rumor that came to light this year thanks to the Microsoft Activision trial with the FTC were the internal emails from Activision talking about a demo of the Switch 2 hardware that they saw back in 2022. And they basically said that they can make some compelling games for this hardware. Now Nintendo has debunked these rumors and they're claiming that they haven't showed Switch 2 hardware to anybody, but there's too many rumors for something not to be going on. The current rumors are they're planning on releasing this system in early 2024 and it's going to be similar to the current Switch. The launch model is supposed to go back to the LCD screen to cut down the cost. And based on the rumors, I think we'll probably see the Switch 2, or whatever it's going to be called, the Switch U maybe, sometime next year. And also, it's about to be 2024, and the Switch came out in 2017. I'm not saying it's old and crusty, but
it's been 84 years.
Considering that there hasn't been an announcement yet, I don't feel like it will be early next year. I feel like maybe it will be later in the year, but I could always be wrong. Just like I was last year. But Nintendo may not be the only ones with new hardware next year, as we've had some recent rumors about a PS5 Pro. So I just covered this story last week, but basically it's rumored that the PS5 Pro is coming in late 2024 and that Sony is developing their own hardware and software to do frame generation, similar to what NVIDIA does with DLSS 3 to create additional frames to smooth out gameplay. So far, the rumors haven't mentioned how much more raw power it will have in comparison to a regular PS5, or if they'll have any other features to make it unique. But side note, I don't really feel like the current consoles are underpowered. When we got the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X last generation, it really felt like those consoles were struggling to keep up with consistent frame rates. And also we had multiple years of shortages for the new consoles, and Microsoft and Sony were both doing cross-gen games years after the new systems came out, and it made the launch period feel a lot longer, so it really feels like the generation is really just starting. There were rumors going back to March pointing at a PS5 Pro in late 2024, so there's a good chance we could see it, but I'm going to say that it may slip into 2025 because of the hardware sales. The PS5 did really well sales-wise at the end of this year, and with that new model just launching, I can see them carrying that momentum well into next year, so I'm going to say I don't think it's going to happen next year. And also, the PS5 is $450 for the digital and $500 for the disc-based one. How much more could they charge for a PS5 Pro? Alright, so we got Nintendo and Sony possibly releasing new hardware next year. But what about Microsoft? Well, Microsoft accidentally leaked their own plans during the trial with the FTC, and several internal documents were accidentally leaked online. And one of the documents that leaked was an internal presentation for the new X-cylinder Series X. What? It doesn't look like a box, it looks like a cylinder. So what we know based off of the leak is that they're planning a Series X that's all digital, codenamed Brooklyn, at the same price of $500, but with 2 terabytes of storage. The document doesn't mention an option to add an optical drive, but the front USB-C port does have power delivery, so it's possible that they could sell a drive that connects via USB-C. It's also rumored to have a new chip that's more efficient and a redesigned controller with a gyroscope and better haptics. We don't know how long ago this document was created, so plans may have changed, but personally I think this is likely to happen, especially since Sony just did their first redesign this year. I personally prefer to buy digital for the convenience, but I don't know if the world is really ready for the disc drive to be completely gone from the Xbox. I mean, I think it's going that way anyway. That's why Sony did this whole new PS5 with a detachable disc drive, but I'm curious if Microsoft will make this console and not have a disc drive option at all. Now, as far as this rumor, in my opinion, I think it's probably going to happen. I mean, it's from an internal Microsoft document. Unless they've changed plans and maybe pushed it forward, I think we'll probably see some kind of Xbox Series X or Cylinder X refresh in 2024. But that's going to conclude this video. Let me know in the comments what gaming hardware you're most looking forward to in the new year. And until next year, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified when I drop a video or a live stream. And always do at least 2 things at the same time. Peace.